don't know, Trinitron. I hope you're running some kind of Watergate over there, Cotton Picker. Because I just ain't got him in my box. I just ain't got whoever's interfering with me on your end in my box. So I don't know if somebody out there trying to get it back to this New York City, Brooklyn CB shop. But this be 127 127nyc.Gigolo, New York City, and I'm getting down. Well, I'll tell you what, Trinitron 9, I'm gonna have base stations going up. By the new year, I know I got 4 for sure. I got one going up in the hilltop of Wayne, New Jersey. I got another one going up in Nassau County. I ain't telling you where. I got another one going up close to the Hamptons somewhere. All the way at the furthest tip. We're going to show them what we came to the boroughs to do. We're going to show them what we really do, how we do it, and what we love to do. Because we are Nemesis, Richie, RC, Mr. Radio Control 127. Boom, boom, the heartbeat of this East Coast radio thing. And you wonder why. Just listen to it. Listen to it. It's older than me, Cotton Picker. It's older than me. It needed about 4 parts changed. And it needed every goddamn bead on this board. 3 hours worked. Redone. Redone, baby. This be a Pierce Simpson. Pierce Simpson. Piercing your radio. Piercing your receive. It's called the Super Lynx. A lynx is a cat, baby. A cat. A sleek, gonna hunt you and crush you cat. And you know what? The first name of it bears the real flip side of Richie. And I am all that. And there's no such thing as kryptonite. They said, why Clarkson, Richie? Richie, of all places, why Clarkson, bro? I said, that's the easiest thing to explain. Here you go, Ringwood, New Jersey. Chester Borough Police Department. Break out that bottle of champagne right now, boys. The reason for Clarkson? The easiest explanation in the world. Clark for Clark Kent and Son for God's second son. And I just got down. Hey, Trin, you know what I noticed in the past 20 minutes, Trin? Trinitron 9, maybe I'm blind or not hearing things, or maybe the receiver in this bitch ain't working. But this is what I noticed, Trinitron 9. Right about now, I don't hear one RDX, 1241. I don't hear not one bitch that's got something to say all week long, but I did hear them crying and noise. Shut the fuck up. No way. I gotta hear you guys all week long. Now you gotta hear me when you're the furthest away, and I'm fucking got your blood boiling. But you know something? You know what it is? This radio is older than me. This radio is older than 631 and 928. This radio is older than that whole goddamn RDX crew. And you know what? They don't want their radios to be heard in the same speaker at the same time in the same receives as Richie right about now. So you know what I got to say, baby? Take 5, bitch. Donnie Brasco Jr. steals this show over and over and over again. And you know the hilarious thing, RDX? And you're never going to figure it out. It's one of your main boys, loyal to me, has been with me from the start. And he says to me, Richie, not one of these monkeys know that. And I'm still talking on one of your radios. So guess what? One of you click motherfuckers, the one of you that actually sound gorgeous every so often, he says, oh, they'll never figure it out. I only throw it in the truck maybe 2 days out of the week. But anyway, that member of yours that's got the best sounding piece, he's Richie, baby. He's an RC man. He's with me from Radio Control, the first CB shop in the Landon Shopping Mall in Landon, New Jersey. He was with me before that, before I opened my first doors. And guess what? To see his face come walking through his door and hug and shake, and he says, I'm RDX. So, bro, I stepped back. He said, man, that's a Kodak moment, kid. He goes, but they don't know it either. So relax. And I thought about who was standing in front of me. And I said, damn, look at me.
I know one thing, you better quit calling my name in vain.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Good afternoon there. Good afternoon there. Hey, listen, I gotta ask you because this is off your home channel, bro. But this here radio I'm talking on, brother. When you check the video gate later, or one of your buddies check the video gate, hear me and you conversing, hear you say, don't call my name in vain, they're gonna see it on a big white meter. They're gonna see it on a Pierce Simpson that's piercing your radio's receive right now. A Pierce Simpson Super Lynx. And guess what? It's actually older than the technician's hands with the Midas touch, and I'm standing by.
Yeah, I know. They don't make it no more. They don't make parts. Yeah, you gotta find certain things that's compatible to it. But you know what? The radio's smoking, man. That radio is really smoking. Don't you let nobody tell you that radio don't sound good. That cotton picker sounds superb.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, but here's the deal. It did need a couple of parts, and like you said, you just can't get them. So if I told you I had to spend an hour cross-referencing, hitting buttons to find the labels to the ones I actually had that were compatible, that was a nut within itself. But I charged the man. Well, I didn't charge him, I'm gonna charge him. I charged him $50 for the whole rework, repair, realignment, tune-up deal in this base station. And I charged him $20 for this gleaming Uniden red dot stock mic that must go with it. Because none of the 3 mics he gave me even work. The one that does, I wouldn't give it to an RDX member to talk on and battle me. That's how much I wouldn't give it to my worst enemy. So I'm a little mad because I took a bite here. I took a bite, but a real good one for the cause. One of my 2 personal mics that I use for tuning and talking, I botched up and wired it to the Super Lynx 4-pin. And now my radios, my bench is never going to see this particular mic again. But it's alright, because in less than a week I'll have another one. And in less than a week they're going to have about 1,100 more headaches to look at. Big man, I hope he's choking on this, because there's a lot of people on 6 that were waiting for this radio to come back, because we know who it belongs to. And all I want that man to say to me is, Richie, now I want the rest of the Nemesis love. I want you to design it from the ground up, every piece. I want your measurements I want your mathematics, every wire in that station, like you did yours. Because I can't believe when I gotta walk 1 block over on a Sunday, and I know you're upstairs rocking them Soulville Sunday sayings, and I know in the background of your audio, less than 100 feet from your antenna, is about 2,000 watts, 9 different amplifiers, and 30 speakers from the church underneath me. So I go to church every Sunday, and anybody in the sound of my voice on Sundays, guess what? I bring the church to you in style. You know why? Because the technician I am not can build those bases and those mobiles that can key up in front of this church while they're rocking. Rock this airwave, but not come through that system. And that's called efficiency to the hilt, biatch. Sorry, RDX. Your mobiles or bases do not qualify.
Well, they may not qualify, but that station sounds real good. Alright, man, and don't care about what, don't listen to what other people think or say, man. Just keep doing what you do, and you got it made. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about big man or no other man or whatever. You worry about Richie, and you getting your thing over. Last night somebody was on the channel saying, Richie, give me my radio back. And like, I don't think so. I don't think Richie got your radio.
That's exactly it. You got the 12 or 13 members, and I'm going to tell you, it's not fair to the locals in Brooklyn because, you know, there's a lot of drug money, a lot of murder money, a lot of stolen from my government U.S. funds money that sits in a couple of pockets by a couple of crooked gangsters, cops, and politicians in New Jersey. And I'll tell you what, $43 million was a hefty penny to pay to get me suspended without pay. $25 million was a hefty sum to pay Christy Whitman, who worked in my agency, to take the bait file we set for me so she could run to New Jersey and try to blow my cover, at least so they thought. So they thought I was just a private investigator. But they got their shock in 2000 with the Bush presidency, the only piece of babushka German piece of shit that this fucking little parliament within my United States government form can buy. Now, I was told many years ago when I was a rookie, listen my big brother, hold on, he's the older guy. He's in his 40s. Or at least so I thought he was in his human 40s. He could have been 200-300 years old. But anyway, I thought he was in his human 40s while I'm the fucking 20-year-old rookie. And he says to me, I want you to hear this right now. He says, the only problem you're ever going to have in your career is Bushka Jr. Bush, Richie, like Bushka. Bush Jr. Read my lips. That's the only president in the U.S. that will side against you, Danny boy. The first and last. And 911 is going to make sure of that. So, we're going to leave it alone, but there's a lot of money out there doing it. I know what you say. Don't listen to any of them. Well, I'll tell you what. The man who this radio belongs to is a friend of mine. He knows me for years. He's helped me out a couple of times. While they say I've been in prison for 10 years, this man witnessed me on his avenue in his local place for years. He even fed me a couple of times when I lived under the street, under the sky, under the stars, because I'm a free bird. I got these things attached to my goddamn back that all the wrecking bomb and the goddamn all my government's biggest lasers couldn't remove. The lasers that shoot out of my eyes couldn't remove it. But anyway, I ain't even worried about it, but there is a lot of money out there to destroy me. I'm no crackhead, I'm no junkie, I'm no thief, I'm no liar. But I am the man the 5 boroughs have been waiting for. I am the most talked about technician and the most feared.